Hi guys, and welcome to another Blood Bowl 2 Legendary Edition, and it's another matchup for our Dwarf team. How far away is he? And it's a Bashy matchup as well. It's Dwarves versus Dwarves. Both high team value sides. Mine was slightly higher than my opponent, which meant he got a little bit of petty cash, nothing else, and purchased himself a babe with the cash. I might have to stand corrected on that, but because this game was a few days ago now. But I do know that both teams were very close, and both teams had a lot of skills. It was a game that could go either way, so it's a very interesting watch. If you like bashy games, like seeing both teams with a lot of skills and a lot of potential, this is the matchup for you. So please, oh, there we go. So he did have a bit of money. He got Morg and Fog, didn't he? So he got the big ogre to fight for him in this matchup with his petty cash. So I do stand corrected. My apologies. So here's his star player. Brings a lot to the dwarf team. He's got mighty blow. He has got the block skill. And he's got a lot of strength to boot. He didn't have a death roller, so what we'll do, we'll just put the skills on. You can see the actual team there, the amount of actual skills that both teams have gained on their players. So he's got some extra agility dwarves, he's got plenty of guard, he's got the mighty blow, he's got a piling on. Extra armor and some dodge in there also. So we've got similar set of teams. We've both got our troll slayers, a couple blitzers. I've got some extra skills on the runner, and I do have the death roller, whereas my opponent doesn't. 3 good skills on the death roller there. We've got block, extra movement and guard. If you want to see the team a bit more in depth, then please do check out Multiplayer Teams video and check them out there. You'll be able to see the team lineup in full and at your leisure. So we're just waiting for my opponent to set up now for his attack and for the game to commence. So it's a nice short kick there, and we get some stun players on the actual kickoff event, and his long beard catches the ball also. So I'll just let you watch the highlights now, let you watch some of the blocks coming in, and I hope you enjoy, guys. Death roller goes down and he's KO'd. So Morgan Fog smashes the hell out of my strength player there. A big loss at the start of the half. See, my opponent's also got a hell of a lot of team rerolls. I don't think he really needs that many. It does put the team value of his side up significantly, but he probably doesn't need that. I do also have the bribe, which I've got on my staging enhancement. So he's swinging to the right with the ball, down my left flank. That's our first piling on of the match, and no result there. It's hardly surprising. I mean, he didn't get the injury, but it was worth a try. You have jump up there on the troll slayer. I managed to get him down there. So it's very congested round the middle of the pitch, as you can expect with Dwarf versus Dwarf. His ball carrier is his mighty blow piling on guy, which I'm sure he'd have been using for his blitzes had he not caught the ball. Here comes his blitz. Go for a 4+ dodge here on the ball carrier. Don't quite make it. So this gives the opponent a good opportunity now to run down the pitch and get the score. Final block of his turn coming in there, it's just a push. And I don't mind this situation. I mean, it does give me an opportunity now of getting a blitz on the ball carrier. Get my first proper armor break KO. And with my agility 5 runner, I'm able to go in on this player now, use the reroll, don't get the knockdown, but I do manage to push him back. There's a little bit more pushing going on there. Plenty of blocks going in this game. I really couldn't tell, I mean, which way this game was going to go. And I lose my Troll Slayer now to Morgan Form. Just missed game. That's my niggled Troll Slayer out now. Misses his next match. It does go for one die dauntless there. And he goes in. Goes for a blitz. Gets the knockdown. And for some reason just runs back with the ball. I'm not quite sure what my opponent's trying to do here, but it did take me by surprise. I thought he was just going to run that one in. Gives me another opportunity to knock the ball carrier down. Ball's on the ground. We're going to push the Troll Slayer into the ball, scatter the ball, see if we can get it to land in a decent position for us. Quite a number of one dies going in again. We get another stun, vital stun from one of my opponent's players. So on to his turn 5 now. Ball gets scattered again. Goes for another one die. That might be 2 into 1. Goes for the pick up. He's used his re-roll, so he fails to pick up. Managed to get the ball. I'm going to do a couple GFIs. I managed to blitz the player away, pick the ball up. He's a strength 4 blodger, so he's going to need some tackle to get him down. He's piling on guy here against my piling on guy, and he injures him. It's just miss game. I do use the apple, and it goes to miss game again, so I do lose my piling on Dwarf now. Gives him an opportunity to blitz the ball carrier. He gets the pal. Thankfully he survives that. Ball comes loose again. And finally his 1 die fails. His Troll Slayer. Now his 2 die against fails. And we get a Troll Slayer down. So we do pick up an injury. It's a miss game. Get one of his players out. It's still very congested. There's plenty to play for. Let's see, either team's got the upper hand, although he has managed to injure a couple of my players to his one. But he does also have the KO. Now I've got the KO on the death roller, but I do still have a bribe. And what I'm thinking here is if I can get to the interval, to the half time, without him scoring and without scoring, then I'll keep the death roller for the entire second half. Again, throwing a few risky blocks in there. But onto his final turn, he's not got anyone in scoring range, so I'm happy with the half, the way it's gone. Although I've lost a couple of players, I've got quite a strong bench. Again, Morgan Fogg does his thing. The final turn of the half. See what we can do here to some of his players. Leaves us a blitz right at the end there, no team rerolls. And the final block of the half comes from the Troll Slayer, comes to nothing. So half time, 0-0. Very cagey game, very interesting game. Loving the fact that both high team value Dwarves, a lot of strong players. Difficult to see where this one's going. Hoping the bribe works now, and that we can get our death roller on to do some damage. The Goblin accepts the bribe, so my opponent's setting up. I do have to use my other players, so we are bringing on the plus agility strip ball wrestle runner. And we do also have the rookie Longbeard as well, now fielded. You've got the 2 injuries and no KOs, and my opponent has just picked up the 1 injury to his Troll Slayer. Second half's on the way and we'll lose a turn. And that works in my benefit, only because if I score towards the end, I've got an early score, I've got less turns to defend. And we get a KO. Great result. And a stun. Leaves us with a blitz. Pushing a lot of his players about here. Let's go and see if we can pick the ball up, which we do. Go for a pass. Get the ball to our other runner. Go for a foul. And we pick up an injury. No longer term effect, but a really good first term for us there in the second half. Quite a number of these players just standing up now. Do go for a reload there on Morgan Ford, doesn't quite work off. But if we could have got him KO'd or injured, that would have been a really good result. Didn't quite make it there. Going for the GFI give me an opportunity to have a go at his long beard, extra strength long beard there with my Troll Slayer. Didn't quite work out. He uses his Mighty Blow piling on there to null effect. Just get a push. Morgan Ford doesn't go for the ball carrier, probably should have done. Unless it was just a one die, I'm not quite sure. Quite a lot of guard round there, so it's hard to tell with it being just the highlights. It does give my ball carrier a chance to break free round the back of his lines and do a few GFIs. Created a nice gap there, his team quite well spread out. Goes for piling on and gets a stun. try to free up his long beard, I think, for the blitz. Goes for the dodge, doesn't make it. Gives me the opportunity now to blitz his Troll Slayer away. It's only a dodge, but I'm quite happy with that. Seeing the bell carrier moves up now. I don't run that in, decide I want to delay it for a little bit longer if possible. At least one more turn. He manages to get the knockdown, he gets the pow. He runs out of movement, can't pick the ball up. Not too concerned about that. Deathroll has had a bit of a poor game in respect to the amount of actual blocks he's had chance to injure players with. Go for a re-roll there. Also scatter the ball. Surround this Troll Slayer. Most of his other players are out of position now, so there's not really much chance he can get back to assist the Troll Slayer right at the back. Does go for the ball. Does try and pick it up. No, doesn't succeed in that. So it's a turnover. We managed to get the Troll Slayer away from the ball. We get the runner away from the Troll Slayer and give him a little bit of backup there with the other runner. And then we throw a foul in on his dangerous player here at the back. 2 assists. Oh, and what a result! Fantastic. Opponent apples it and doesn't work. He loses his power on Mighty Blow Longbeard. Boom. We do get the player sent off, but that is a fair swap. Take that all day long. few more blocks coming in. Tries to dodge through there, get a blitz on the ball carrier again. Onto my last turn. Decided I want to give some star player points there to my other runner. So we've gone for the run over, pass and score. Had to use a re-roll there, but we got the score, 1-0. Last turn. That's the way you want to do it. That's the way you want to play as Dwarves. Give your opponent one turn to score to equalise. So both got 3 players out. My opponent has 1 KO as well. We do lose our death roller. So Drax is sent off. We have levelled up our runner. So we're moving a number of these players back now. It does mean we have a few skilled up players on the line of scrummage there. So we have got a guard movement, extra movement and a guard mighty blow plus a rookie on the line. So let my opponent set up for his last turn. So here comes his final throw of the dice. It's not a bad kick-off event. It's not gain a turn or anything like that. So it's not putting us in too much danger of losing the game or drawing the game. The only thing we've got to be worried about here is the obvious foul that's coming up to try and get his own back for losing his the most valuable player on the team. Our most dangerous player, that's for certain. So here comes the foul. Plenty of assists. Can he do it? Oh, just a stun. Only rolls a 5 on the injury. Manages to pick the ball up, goes for the pass. And gets it. So cracking game, really entertaining game. We do pick up the 5-star player points on our Mighty Blow piling on that didn't particularly have the best of games and will be missing the next match. So we'll have a look at the statistics. A very similar amount of armour breaks. Deaths were the same, although my Apple did work and his didn't. Passes, pretty similar. Statistics, very even. Say all the way through the match. It was a very even game. We did sustain a lot more blocks. I think that was partly through to losing the death roller and him keeping hold of Morgan Fogg, who did cause a lot of strife through the lines, injured KOing players as he went. Star player points, we pick up quite a few there. We managed to get 4 players levelled up. He levels up only 2 because Morgan Fogg doesn't count. And there's the dice rolls. So we'll have a look at the dice rolls for us. 21 ones, as you can see, all down the bottom. And for my opponent, we'll have a look at his dice rolls. So similar, again, through the board. Nothing really does stand out too much there. And we'll have a look at the type of dice. So this is my opponent's dice type. 35 powers, 16 defender stumbles, which is more or less powers as you play as dwarves. A lot of pushes. I'll have a look at mine. Again, I don't know why there's so many pushes there, but maybe I did don't roll that many. I'm not so sure how it's worked that one out. Oh, that's both teams, that's why. Here we go. That's why. So, yeah, that's my dice rolls there. So, what we'll do now, we'll just go back to the team and have a look at the team, how that's developed. We've got a couple more wins now since I've restarted doing the multiplayer games and videos. So we're up to now 31, 5 and 18. So that is going the right way. And as you can see there, we have the bribe at no cost on the stadium. And we'll have a look at the team, how the team stands. So we've got a couple missed games on these two players here, and we've got one troll slayer for the next match. We have got both runners. The runner did level up and got a double, so I have given that player dodge on the double. Thought it was a good choice with him having the extra agility as a runner. It's really good to get the doubles there and give them dodge. So I'm happy with both of those runners now advancing brilliantly, and we have got quite a number of players that are close-ish to leveling up, although these long beards aren't. I think we've just got 11 players for the next match, which will be reduced to 10 when we lose the special weapon. So it's at the moment, I mean, I haven't got enough money there to get another player in, and I don't think I want to get another player in. So we'll just have to hope in the next match that we don't pick up any bad injuries or deaths on any of these players. We're missing a couple more players out of the team, especially this guy with the mighty blow piling on, Frenzy. So we'll see how we get on anyway. It was a good game. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give us a like, a dislike and subscribe if you like the videos. If you want to keep more coming, please do that. It'd be very much appreciated. And I hope you are all well and take care. Bye for now.